Hi guys, welcome back to Airam's Vegan Vida. So on today's video, I'm actually making sushi for you guys. To start off today, I'm gonna be making a California roll inspired sushi, which is gonna be vegan crab, avocado, cucumber, and carrots, which is the essentials to sushi. It's gonna be kind of like spicy crab. Okay, so future Airam talking here. I actually decided to film two rolls. One has fried oyster mushrooms with some purple sweet potatoes, so stay tuned. I've been doing this vegan sushi for quite a while now, and it just came to me that maybe I should film it. So here I am filming it. Super easy and super delicious. It honestly beats going out and eating sushi. I currently live in LA County, so it's accessible to me, but at the same time, I'd rather make it at home. And I know not everyone has a 100% vegan sushi restaurant in their town because, like I said, even me living in LA County, there's a couple here, but even so, it's not so accessible worldwide. I know sushi seems intimidating to make, but that's what I thought when I first made it, and it's actually relatively simple and easy. I mean, it doesn't have to look perfect. All you really need is a bamboo mat, and even so, I don't think you need a bamboo mat because I've done it before where I don't use a bamboo mat, where I just roll it with my hands, and that works too. I hope you guys really enjoy this recipe. Bye! Okay guys, so to start off, I'm gonna begin cooking the sushi rice, starting off with 3 cups of sushi rice and 4 cups of water. Alternatively, you can of course use regular white rice or brown rice. Okay, so now it's ready. I simply turn it on and press the white rice button and wait until it's ready. Of course, if you do not have a rice cooker, you can definitely do this on the stovetop. While my rice is cooking, I'm gonna be moving on to the vegan spicy crab, which is essentially tofu. So as far as the tofu, you're gonna need tofu that's pretty pressed. I found this Hodo firm tofu at my local store, and it is pretty much pressed, as you can see right there. It has little to no liquid. Another alternative to this that's probably more accessible is baked tofu, like this one you see here. But if not, you can take a regular firm block of tofu and press out all the liquid. You're gonna need really dry tofu for this. Okay, so I decided to go ahead and use the Hodo Farms, and I'm actually using only half a block and grating it like so. The reason behind the grating is because it gives it a better texture and a much more appealing appearance. But if you don't want to be so extra, you can definitely just crumble this and you'll get the same results. I do recommend grating it though, because look how cool that looks. Okay, so now to add in the ingredients, I'm starting off by adding some vegan mayo. I use a reduced fat veganese because that's just how I roll. I'm adding 5 tablespoons of vegan mayo or until creamy. Alongside that, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of Sriracha hot sauce. The amount of Sriracha you're gonna add is depending on your spice tolerance. I only added 2 and I felt like this was the perfect spice for me, but you can definitely add more or less. Now for some seasoning, I'm simply adding some pink salt to taste, maybe like half a teaspoon. And there you have it. Now I'm gonna be setting this in the fridge to chill while I prepare the rest of the ingredients. So as far as the vegetables you put in the sushi roll, it's up to you, but I am adding some purple sweet potatoes to mine. If you can't find purple sweet potatoes, I recommend getting regular sweet potatoes. But look at how amazing these purple sweet potatoes look. They are so vibrant, so sweet, and delicious. So I'm gonna be cutting this kind of like fry style into thin strands, and then I'm gonna be taking it and putting it into my air fryer. But you can put this into a parchment paper lined baking sheet with 1 teaspoon of olive oil and some salt, so it could really bring up that delicious potato flavor. Now I'm giving it a little shake and popping it into the air fryer for 20 minutes on 350 degrees. If you are baking this, put them for the same amount of time, flipping them at the halfway mark. While I was prepping these potatoes and I made the spicy crab, my rice actually beeped and it is ready to cool down. So I'm taking out all the rice and placing it evenly onto a sheet tray. The reason why that is because you need the rice to cool down, because you do not want hot rice in your sushi, and this allows it to cool evenly and thoroughly. I mentioned in my intro that I was going to be making a roll with some fried oyster mushrooms. So to begin with that, I'm starting off with 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of cashew milk or plant milk of your choice, whisking this thoroughly, then adding some seasoning, half a teaspoon of onion salt, half a teaspoon of some cayenne pepper, half a teaspoon of some garlic powder, also a teaspoon of black pepper, alongside half a teaspoon of some pink salt. Now I'm once again whisking that thoroughly to make sure all the seasonings are thoroughly combined. And I totally forgot to add half a teaspoon of some seasoning salt. There you have it, that's how I make my vegan batter. I'm gonna be taking some oyster mushrooms that I found at my local store. If you can't get a hold of oyster mushrooms, I recommend just use your regular ones. Honestly, a mushroom is a mushroom. I'm cutting this into bite-sized pieces and taking the easy route by literally pouring all of them into the batter, tossing it around, and then frying it up like so. The frying is not rocket science. I legit have it on medium heat. I'm turning them every couple of minutes until they are brown, taking them out and placing them onto a plate with a paper towel to drain and grab any excess oil because you don't want oily mushrooms. Now that my shrooms are hot, crispy, and ready, back to the rice. To give that rice that signature sushi roll vibe, I'm adding 1/4 cup of rice vinegar on low heat with 2 tablespoons of vegan sugar, 1 teaspoon of pink salt, and you're simply going to want to heat this up and dissolve everything thoroughly on low heat. Okay, so now onto a mixing bowl, I'm adding the cold rice alongside that rice vinegar mixture and just mixing it around all throughout. Now time to actually roll the sushi rolls. I'm by no means a professional. I kind of actually suck at it, but this is showing you that anyone can do it if I can do it. So you want to take some nori sheets. Make sure you put the rough side facing up. Place it onto your bamboo mat that has been lined with some plastic wrap, putting some white rice, a thin layer. So a quick little tip is to wet your hands so that the rice doesn't stick to you. And this is the reason why I'm putting a plastic wrap, is because I'm gonna flip it because I'm gonna make one of the rolls that has rice on the outside. Next up, I'm adding some of that delicious spicy tofu crab wannabe and some cucumbers, some carrots, some freshly cut avocado, and rolling it up like so. I kind of roll it up like you roll up anything, and then I press it down with the bamboo mat, roll it up again, and yeah, honestly the bamboo mat is just to shape it. As a topping for this wannabe California inspired roll, I'm adding some avocado that I thinly sliced, and there you have it. Honestly, it's not amazing looking, but it tastes good, and that's really how I do it at home. Okay, so once again, another roll. This is going to be a different one. Adding the nori sheet with the rough side up, a thin layer of sushi rice, then some avocado, some of that crispy mushroom. Honestly, the mushrooms were so good. It took all in me to not be snacking on it like crazy. Now I'm adding some of that purple sweet potato, some cucumbers, and some carrots. And rolling it up again, but this is one of the inverted sushi rolls, the one that has the rice on the inside. Okay, so yeah, really, that's how it is. It's super easy. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to watch it. Make sure you slice this with a super sharp knife. The little tip is to wet your knife. Moving on to my third roll, which is going to be a mixture of both things. I'm adding some of that crab, some of those veggies, some of that mushrooms, and yeah, honestly, this was the best rolled one. As you can see, I roll it and then I kind of press it with my hands and then reshape it with the bamboo mat, cut it like so, and there you have it. All the ingredients are beautifully compressed in there and it looks amazing. Honestly, while I am no professional at this, but yeah, you can see off camera I was plating these, but I didn't have it in the shop. So for some toppings today, I'm adding some store-bought teriyaki sauce, some homemade vegan sriracha mayo, which I did by combining some of that mayo and some sriracha. I'm adding some cute little dollops on top for some added bonus cuteness, honestly. Okay guys, and there you have it, some super not authentic sushi rolls, but these are vegan, these are delicious, these are wholesome, and I promise you they are incredibly tasty, pretty cheap to make. For example, tofu is so cheap in pretty much any store. It's usually like $1 or $2. This recipe is super versatile. You can add so many different things inside, so many different toppings, and I promise you guys will love it. This is requested by a couple of people. I have been making sushi for like 2 years now, and like I said, I'm by no means a pro, but if I can do it, you can do it. It's super easy, and stop spending 15 bucks on a sushi roll. It's easier to make it at home. It's fun. It's an amazing meal to have on a night in or whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this recipe and send me some pictures of any sushi rolls you guys make inspired by these. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and bye.